What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the No Clearance Podcast, where we use hip hop and R&B as a catalyst to discuss life. I am T from the DMV, repping Prince George's County, and I'm here with my boy Jay. Man, how you doing, my brother?
Hootie hoo.
Hootie
That sound good.
hoo.
There you go. Hootie hoo. I'm doing good. I'm having a great time. I'm currently quarantining at the moment. Came in contact with someone who has the vid. I'm gonna call it a retreat, like you recommended, my brother, because that's what it feels like. A
Yeah,
retreat.
it's a time to, it's your time to, have some,
Yeah.
what's the word? What Brittany say last week? Solitary.
To self-reflect, to have some, to be
To
solid.
be in
I wasn't by my.
solitaire, and learn more
Oh,
about
to be
yourself.
to be by my, to have some moments of
You know,
isolation.
eat a little better, drink
Uh,
a little better, just get that water
oh,
in.
I didn't eat better.
Right.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna get some cheesecake,
Okay.
and I got some ribs.
What
And I
kind of
got some ribs
cheesecake?
from Outback. Oreo cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory.
Ooh, that's fire. I love the
Actually,
Oreo cheesecake.
I'm also getting cheesecake tonight because today is a special day. We're recording on my mother's birthday, so
Indeed.
I would get
Indeed.
cheesecake for today as well. Um, but to get back to the quarantine, I don't want to just pass over my mom's birthday. We got a whole thing. I did a whole little thing at the end of the episode today, towards the end. But to get back to the quarantine, it's dope, bro. It honestly, it's real refreshing because like my job was killing me, had me working 72-hour weeks. I was supposed to work a 72-hour
Stop
week
right
this week,
there.
man.
Stop right there. I
Well,
know that I know on this podcast we can let out some frustrations, but
yeah.
your job is still your only main source of income. So
No, no, no.
I'm gonna talk
I'm
to you
not
as your
gonna.
friend. As your friend,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you we gotta relax.
No, no, no. I'm not complaining about my job. I really appreciate the overtime, you know.
You just
If
tired.
I didn't have I'm just tired. I was just tired. I was run down. And I have no problem working, but it was getting a little bit too much and I needed a break. And the
I'm glad you were able to get a break,
quarantine was
man.
low key a blessing, bro.
You
Low
deserve
key a
it.
blessing. Now I'm recharged and now I'm able to work as much as I possibly can.
You
You
deserve
know
it,
what I'm
man. I
saying?
remember when you know what's crazy? I remember when Corona first started. I was actually I wasn't allowed to come back to work for like 3 months.
Oh damn. So
They
you gotta
was
work from
out.
home?
No, I was literally getting paid to not work for 3 months.
Oh shit, that's beautiful, bro.
And the crazy thing is, I still wasn't recharged. I still wasn't recharged. Like I was initially, they was bringing us back in like every other week,
Yeah.
so it was kind of cool because normally I work 9 hours a day,
Yeah.
but I was doing 8 since I don't do. I normally get every other Friday off. That's why I do 9 hours.
Yeah.
So I was like 8 hours. It's quick.
Yeah.
So but
Yo,
um,
work
I'm
at
back on the
16.
grind. I'm back on the grind,
Yeah.
man.
Nah, I
But
feel you.
what you be telling me is crazy. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
but
So
sometimes it's just good to get a nice recharge and just reset everything. And
shoot.
now I'm refreshed. I'm good, and now I'm able to work as much as I can for the
Hey
next couple
man.
months, like I've been doing.
Hey
You know what
man,
I'm
I'm
saying?
going. My honeymoon is in next month. My honeymoon next month, bro.
Oh yeah, my
I just
bad.
gotta get to the end of May,
Yeah,
and I
we
will
got.
be in Jamaica.
Yes, that sounds nice.
I'm so happy. I can't wait to
I
go
want to
away.
I want to go to Jamaica.
Mind you, this is my honeymoon / 1 year anniversary.
Oh yeah, yeah. You going on my
So
birthday?
I can't wait to go there. And so I feel you on that rest thing, man. I
Yeah,
just gotta get to it. But I gotta grind for now. You feel
yeah.
me?
Get some rest. Catch that dough, cause at the end of June I'm going on a trip too.
Shoot, we everybody needs a trip, man. Shoot,
I'm driving.
we honestly
This
should take like 3 vacations a year. Work don't really
yeah.
allow that to happen, but we really should.
My
Um,
job does if I just don't go on vacation. If I don't go on vacation for like 2 years, I'll be able to go on three a year.
you see, that's not even right, right?
Right?
Um, real quick for those listening, I mean, if you listening on Wednesday, man, happy Hump Day to y'all, man. Hope y'all get through the week. I didn't get to say this last week, so happy belated Easter.
Yeah.
Resurrection Sunday, as us Christians like to call it, the Super Bowl of
Easter
Christianity.
was this past Sunday.
Yeah, man. I know. Happy belated. I said belated. Did I
Oh,
say
but
belated?
okay.
Bro, I went to I was in Eastern Shore, Maryland. I was in Fruitland, Maryland. to celebrate
Okay.
with the in-laws side of the family.
Okay.
It's cool out there. A lot of open space,
Okay.
but it was nice. Shout out to my family. Shout out to y'all thanks for the amazing food. It was good.
Why'd you say it like that?
The food was good.
Okay. I believe you. I mean, you're saying it. You're saying it like you had to make sure you said it. uh, uh, you know what? It's better than about Easter because you know what we did for Easter dinner? We went to Outback Steakhouse, but I was quarantined, so I
Did
had
you
to
get a
order
steak?
out Uber. Nah, I got ribs.
Bro, let me tell you, you need to get
Some
a
baby
steak.
back ribs.
You gotta get a steak next time. They steak actually be fine.
No, I had steak from Outback, but I just really was in the mood for ribs, and that's what we had for Easter dinner.
To our
Niggas
listeners,
quarantined.
man, to our listeners, what's up, Jay? What's our schedule for April? What the heck are we even doing? We got Trap Soul this month.
Yeah, next week.
Next week we doing Trap Soul.
Next week is Trap Soul.
Supposedly we're gonna have my cousin.
But
CJ.
what are we doing today? We gotta let the people know.
I'm trying to give a yes. This week, today, we are discussing the legendary album Aquemini by Outkast. You know what I'm saying? Which is why we do the hootie hoo. That was my favorite part of the album. Old school place the new school foods. Cats keep it jumping like kangaroos. The common denominator, the nigga numerator. Never know who the hater. Niggas cater to their ego. I'm sorry. Let me get out the way.
But to get back to April, we got Trap Soul, Victory Lap, Acid Rap.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yes. We got,
and then CJ is our last guest for a long time.
Yeah, for until at least June. June. June 8th is our next guest. But we have a guest in between. Nothing against it, but it feels like you was on an away game, when you're having a guest, when you come back together and just do it just us two. It feels like you're coming home from having like a 10-game away game series, like in the NBA.
We've been on the road for weeks.
Yeah, we've been on the road for weeks,
That's a fact. So we got our boy Sam. He actually does the album edits for the podcast. And we just get to talk to him. We talk about we was all over the place today, so I really hope y'all enjoy. But real quick, let's get into a
long basketball conversation.
We was all over the place.
Yeah.
And we would love y'all feedback this week. I would really want y'all to let us know what y'all think, what we could do better. What was we good at? We would love y'all opinions. Anyway,
what are we bad at?
All
right. Don't give a fuck, but
Before we get into the interview, of course, we got to celebrate some blackness today. So, Jay, who is our black women crush for the week?
Okay. So, with it being my mother's birthday, R.I.P. Tina. She was an avid basketball fan. So, one woman who I knew she would have been a huge fan of is Maya Moore. So, Maya Moore is my black woman crush. Maya Moore she is currently on hiatus from the WNBA. She's taken this year off again to continue her fight to help with criminal justice reform and help people wrongfully convicted get out of prison. And she was a beast on the basketball court, which my mother would have admired, and she would have admired more of her efforts to help men and women who have been wrongfully convicted of crimes that they did not commit. But I want to make Maya Moore my Black Woman Crush Wednesday just because of that. And she's a baller. Before she decided to take a seat, take some time off from the NBA, ain't nobody catching her. She got 4 chips. She got 4 chips.
She has 4 WNBA championships?
Yes.
Wow.
4.
Wow.
She's a savage. And she got championships. She won the National Women's Championship when she was of UConn. I don't know how many times. That was during that span when they had that streak. and she won a couple overseas with like I forgot which country she played for, but like because WNBA women's basketball schedule is crazy. They go from playing in the WNBA to straight playing overseas. They don't have no time off. But yeah, Maya Moore is gonna be my woman crush Wednesday. My woman crush this week, and I know my mother would have enjoyed watching her play, so that's why. I ain't got much more. Oh, also she married one of the man that she initially got out of prison. She ended up falling in love with the man, and they got married. Had a beautiful marriage.
Shout out to
I
my
forgot
more
the
man.
brother's name.
Yeah. I don't know that brother's name either, but shout out to him, man.
Yeah, I forgot the brother's name.
Bruh.
The man was in jail for something for a murder he didn't commit at the age of 18. He was in jail for like 20 some years.
That's
sad.
messed up. But shout out to her for actually doing something, man.
Yeah,
I know it's hard. We live in a weird country where like everybody has an opinion, but a lot of people don't do nothing. So I'm proud of her. That's always just dope to hear about because sports ain't really that important.
Yeah.
In the grand
when you
scheme
give
of
up
things.
when you give up your dream of playing your sport that you love to help other people, that's admirable.
And fam, I mean, she already accomplished everything she needed to accomplish on the court. It's like
she got four championships.
I can see where it's like
she was a beast.
How much fulfillment is she really getting from basketball?
Like, yeah. Exactly. Like she got 4
we'd love to see you back.
championships.
We'd love to see you back on the court, Maya, but we get it.
Okay, I lied. No, she does got 4 WNBA champions. 2011, 2013, 2015, 2017. She was the MVP in 2014, the year that she didn't win.
Facts.
A championship. So she's a savage.
I mean, she's a Hall of Famer already. So anyway, that's what's up, man.
She low key the Jordan of the WNBA if she comes back and wins 2 more.
If she comes back and wins 2 more, she's more than the Jordan. I mean, I see what you're saying, but
yeah,
fam, she left basketball to get people out of jail and then came back.
Yeah, well, way more. I'm talking about basketball wise. Like,
I'm just saying though, Jordan left
life wise.
Jordan left basketball to play baseball.
Yeah, Jordan also was afraid to endorse a black candidate in Chicago, I believe.
That's a weird situation. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
he gave him money.
Yeah, he gave him money. He just didn't want public to endorse him.
It's just the fact that he didn't know what he was talking about. So I respect it. I respect it in that sense.
Yeah, you know what? I take it back. I'm also a little tipsy, just to let you know.
How many shots did you have?
Just one, but I ain't eat.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't drink like that anymore, Tyler.
He was home.
So what?
All right. Let me get to it, man.
Okay.
My thank you, black man, is going to a hip hop legend, man. Shout out to Nas. Shout out to Nasty Nas Escobar. His actual name, I'm gonna try to pronounce. Nasir Ben Olu Dara Jones.
I did not know he was African.
I thought he was from New York, but maybe that's me.
Well, maybe he is from New York. Maybe his parents are African and he was just born in New York.
Okay, Wikipedia says his cousin once removed is Yara Shahidi. I just came across.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout out to Yara.
Yeah, that's actually true. I think her mom's related. Her mom is related to Nas.
Anyway, Nas album Illmatic. Nas' album Illmatic was just was inducted into the Library of Congress National Recording Registry. That is major deal for hip hop because the Library of Congress, the National Recording Registry, is supposed to. It's a collection of sounds and art that reflect this country. So for them to actually approve pretty much that, like,
or acknowledge.
Acknowledge is the word. For them to acknowledge that this album is almost a reflection of what goes on. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? He went straight out the Dungeons and Rap to the Library of Congress. That's pretty dope.
That is
Also,
dope.
after 13 nominations, he finally won a Grammy for King's Disease, an album
Surely did.
which we should talk about, but was really good. Really good,
It
actually.
was
So
really good. I don't think it was like I feel like it was a makeup Grammy.
I don't think so. If you look at the albums on that list,
No, but I'm saying like they say like actors they'll do like a movie they deserved an Oscar for, they won't win it, but like years later when they're older they do a movie that's like okay or they end up getting the Oscar nomination for it. It's like I'm sorry for not giving you an
so
Oscar for a
what do
better
you think
album.
of what do you think of King's Disease?
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I think it was like a literally a
Out of this
worthy.
year, I think it was
That's
the
what I'm
best album
saying.
this year.
I
Well,
mean,
this year, but I'm talking about like I feel like Nas has had better albums.
of course, like Illmatic was better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's some
That's his
other
makeup
albums.
one.
There's some other albums that was better, but for this time and for the nominees that he was up against, it was like, yeah, that deserved a win. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
out of
saying?
all the options,
I don't
I
think
don't
I'd
know.
call it a makeup because that
No, but
album
that's
is
what I'm
actually
saying.
pretty good.
No, but I'm saying it's not. It's not that it's not good. It's just like this is the year where they're like, okay, Nas, you deserved it from all the years of making great music. Like if there was an album that like if he beat someone whose album you thought was better, you would understand why he won this Grammy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
it's just better that his album was the best of the year. But I'm saying that like
The thing is though, I thought Freddie Gibbs could have won it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying because Freddie Gibbs' album was good.
I thought D Smoke. You finally listened to it?
Yeah, D Smoke's album was
I
real
thought
good.
D Smoke, but I do think Nas deserved that
That's
win.
what I'm
So
saying. It was like he deserved it.
um,
I'm not saying he didn't deserve it. I'm saying he deserved the win in the past, and this is the year where they're like finally like, okay, give him the win because he
yeah.
deserves it. And
Also, man, Nas is low key one of the greatest like entrepreneurs in hip hop. That man is invested in Ring. Uh, of course, his Mass Appeal label, big deal with Hennessy. He's the deal with what's that group? Bevel, the Bevel Blade. Uh, he says he's invested heavily in Dropbox, Lyft, Robinhood at an early stage. So, he does a lot of that stuff, and he does a lot of it with his mouth closed. He just kind of lives his life.
it's dope to see people who are like in the hip hop world responsible with their money.
By the way, let me give an honorable mention to Cameron. I was listening to the Drink Champs episode today with Cameron, and first of all, he has an amazing beard. Amazing beard. He probably
Oh,
should put the throne on
I
there.
haven't seen him in a while.
He
Oh
probably
yeah,
should
you
put
should
the
put the
he probably
throne.
should put the throne on there. This episode is brought to you by the throne. The throne is a luxury
Yes.
beard grooming brand that
Mm-hmm.
they sell beard oil, beard balm,
Yep.
and beard butter.
Yep.
And get that new Black Knight scent on the throne.online and use our discount code TNCP. That is the throne.online TNCP to get a discount.
Yep.
All right, back to the episode. I was watching Cameron on Drink Champs, and this
I didn't know he
man
had a beard.
did the most petty shit
What'd he
of all
do?
time. Well, it wasn't too petty because Jay-Z was messed up too. Jay-Z, there was a song that Cameron was on, and I think it was Petey Crack played him the song, and Jay-Z told a nigga take Cameron's verse off the song, just deleted it.
I heard about this. Yeah, continue.
Jay-Z. So at this time, Oh Boy is like one of the biggest songs out. Jay-Z says, yo, I left you a little gift. He tells Cameron he left him a little gift. He's leaving the studio. Jay-Z does a verse on Oh Boy. Cameron said, delete that shit. Bro, we missed out on a verse from Oh Boy, but I respect it so much.
I respect the fuck out of it. Well, low key, Jay-Z and Cameron, didn't
Well,
really they
they
fucked
talk
with each
about
other.
it
They
on Drink
didn't
Champs.
really fuck with
They
each
talk
other.
about it on Drink Champs. He talks about it on Drink Champs because the way just the way Cameron was rolling, he already knew like the ups and downs of the game, so he wasn't about to be waiting on nobody to make moves. Like them niggas, like his crew, daggone took over. The diplomats just took over a room in the basement and made an office. Like ain't
Oh
tell
shit!
nobody.
Oh
Just
really? Dipset did that? I didn't know
Dipset,
that.
yeah, they just did that. You got listen. It's 3 hours. You gotta have time,
Yeah,
but it was dope.
I could listen to Joe Rogan podcast. I could listen to that.
Honorable mention, man. Honorable mention to Cameron, man. So that's my thank you, Black man. Shout out to Nas, man. Hey, we appreciate what you doing, man. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
Keep laying low.
Back to the Cameron thing. You know, Dipset. I was a big Dipset fan back in middle school.
Really, my brother was. I respected. Like I understood what it was to the culture. I can't say I listened to him like that. My boy.
I think it was I'm from the Northeast, so I felt it more.
I guess.
Like, I don't know
Them
why.
niggas was big everywhere, bro. I ain't got nothing.
I know, but like I felt like it was like a Northeast thing.
Nah. Is New York considered the Northeast?
Yeah, it's literally right next to.
Yeah, right, but nobody equates Northeast to me is like New England. Nobody equates New York with the North. It's like New York with the North.
It's in the Northeast Conference of the NBA, like the New York teams.
Okay.
So I assume.
Anyway, I see what you say. I don't know. New York to me is just like
anyway.
Thing. I don't know.
I'm only saying that because PJ was saying you Northeast niggas when I was talking about how like once.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I never considered Northeast a thing until that episode, which y'all should listen to, by the way.
Yeah. What was I about to say, fam? Oh yeah,
I know a nigga who got a Diplomat's tattoo on his chest.
My boy Kavan, shout out Kavan. He a big Diplomats fan. That's who I've been meaning to get on if we ever do a Diplomats episode. So shout out to my man. He got a vending company.
Oh, that's dope.
He owns 2 vending machines. Shout out to
Oh shit, that's a smart investment.
I know.
Look, I feel like it could get a little pricey, but like I feel like it's a smart investment.
I'm finna get one. Anyway, we running up this motherfucking time. We got the interview. Shout out to y'all listeners. Shout out to my mama. I just want to let you know I love you. I know that was random, but I appreciate you.
I love my mother too.
Happy birthday, Miss Tina. May you could. I know I ain't know her, but continue to rest in peace. She raised an amazing son.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? So there we go. Enjoy the rest of this episode.
Yes, enjoy the rest of the episode.
Don't forget to, hit us up on No Clearance Pod on all social media platforms.
Yep.
Yeah, man, we appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to hit that notification bell on YouTube as well, so you know when we drop a new episode.
All right, bet. Cheer. Is that all right, y'all. Today we got one of the realest. Let me just say, this man will do your taxes, your insurance, do some furniture shit, go fishing at the same time. I'm playing, but it's real. I'm talking about my dog. I've known this man so long, I don't even remember when I met him. We here with my boy Sam. Honestly, the third member of the No Clearance podcast. You see behind the scenes.
Yeah.
What up with you, bro?
Fellas, what's going on?
Dog, it's been a long time coming.
For real, man. I've been waiting for this day.
And I'll be telling Sam, like, look, bro, we've been meaning really to get you on, but I just know Aquemini. We just had to do Aquemini.
Yeah, I've been asking for a minute. Tyler been saying, nah, not yet. We ain't got the right album yet. Not yet.
Hey, you right.
Nah.
He was right.
We go back and forth. We do a lot of different music. And I just know, like, this album right here, that's one of my boys' favorites, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a daggone classic. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm real interested to hear what you have to say about this album because there's some
Yeah,
old
brother.
school shit.
I'm interested to see what you got to say, Jay, because
There's some.
I feel like it's supposed to be good, but I'm curious what you really think.
What I really think,
Yeah, what do you think of this album?
I liked it.
You got the smile on your face.
I
Speak.
enjoyed it. The way I feel you're
so
looking.
subtle. Like, wait a minute.
You see that?
The way he's looking at me is like he wants a different reaction. Like I don't know what other kind of reaction to give. Like
You got the look on your
I
face
like
like
it.
you just want to say what we want to hear. I just can't. All right? If you like it, tell me why.
Why do I like it? Well, I like it because I didn't realize how many songs sample Outkast until I listened to this album. So like listen to it, I'm like, oh shit, that's this song. Oh shit, that's where that came from. Sleepy Brown, you know. Like
That's a fact.
I personally just thought like this album was like a good album. Like if you really want to like learn like history of like some of your more modern rappers, you gotta go
Yeah.
out, especially the down south. Like you gotta go back to Outkast because like damn near every song they have someone else sampled. Even if their songs themselves are samples. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people are gonna sample their songs thinking it's just theirs. When at the end of the day, they're like the pioneers. They literally the pioneers of like Southern hip hop.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
The art of
I personally
storytelling.
like Stankonia more. Is that the opinion you wanted, Tyler?
I
I like
mean,
Stankonia a little bit more.
I can't blame you. I can't blame you for that one. Bruh, the thing about Outkast is like every project is so different.
Mhm.
So yeah, if somebody likes one than the other, it's like that's your type of style. You know what I'm saying? But I could see that. I can see that. I felt the same way about Aquemini when I first heard it. Like I'm listening to it, I'm like, hold on, fam. J. Cole done took like 3 or 4
Yeah.
things straight from this album. You know what I'm saying? But then I heard Spody Odie Dopalicious. Oh my goodness.
Is that how you say it?
So let me ask y'all, the way y'all talking about it, you just mentioned J. Cole. Is this something recent that you all just listened to?
Oh no. Well, no.
No, I just was thinking of Cole. I
I'm
couldn't think of
just
anyone else. I feel like J. Cole. And I feel like a lot of samples and a lot of times now, like sometimes you can't even tell. Like if it's
yeah.
like with what's that song that Kanye made with T-Pain?
Um
Good
Oh,
Life.
Kanye with
I
T-Pain?
Yeah,
yeah,
Good Life. I didn't know
yeah, Good
that
life.
was a Michael Jackson the
Mhm.
PYT sample.
Mhm.
Wow.
You didn't know
I
that?
didn't know that.
Yeah, there's
That's
a
one of
people
my favorites too.
he speeds it up. He like speeds up the dun 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 like that part. You know that part? You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're
Mhm.
talking about. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He speeds it up mad fast.
um,
Saw it on
yeah,
TikTok.
I mean, I know Beyonce done sampled this joint. That's really all you need. But like there's so many. I personally like it's just too it's a lot. It's a lot. Sam, I believe this is a favorite. This is your favorite Outkast project, or
Yeah, this was, if I'm not mistaken, this was like the first vinyl that I bought. Like when I got my record player, this was like, I think it was my very first one that I bought. I needed to have this. This is one of my favorite albums, like of all time.
Does it sound better on a record player? I
Honestly,
always
no.
wonder. Oh, it just sounds it sounds the same. You
I've
know,
been
people
thinking
be like,
about getting
oh,
that.
you got people like, oh, you gotta listen to it on vinyl. It sounds so much better.
Nah, I don't believe. I mean, I got a whole lot of vinyls, but it's just something like, back in the day, you got cassette tapes, you got CDs. I mean, vinyls were, even before then, but it's just something to be able to hold on to, and you just long play it.
Oh, I feel
It's
you.
it's good to have something physical.
Yeah, exactly. And
We've
sometimes you
known.
just get to appreciate like the artwork that comes with vinyls. Like when you make the purchases, you get to open it up and see the art that they put into it. Sometimes you even get like posters inside. So it's just a nice part of vinyl.
Oh, that's dope.
I found out Andre 3000 painted the girls on the cover.
Mhm.
Oh shit! Did he really?
This
Yeah.
nigga.
That man is so talented.
I know. All right, hold on real quick. Just some real hip hop debate. I'ma just say something. Y'all can fuck with it, or you don't have to. As a hip hop artist, I'm talking in general, 3 Stacks is the greatest to me. He is the best hip hop artist of hip hop. I don't know I don't know if that is a rapper. I think personally, he might be the best rapper. I know a lot of people got debates, but that's my opinion. What you think? Either y'all.
I'm gonna say I haven't listened to enough Outkast to formulate an opinion. Personally, like all the Outkast I've heard is like the mainstream stuff. Like I never went on a deep dive of Outkast. Like I listened to Staconia and then this, but like I could hear like why people say he's the greatest, and I've heard him on a couple features, and I don't know. I respect the opinion. Like I've heard that opinion a bunch of times. Me personally, I'm weird when it comes to the best of all time, like the best. Like I'm too indecisive to decide like on a top 5, so I can't even decide who's the best. I can't even think of a favorite rapper.
So what you telling me is you didn't listen to Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music?
Bruh, classic.
You didn't listen to ATL?
Classic.
I did listen to something. I can't say it. You just have to say it for me. Say it again.
You didn't listen to Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music?
Yeah, that's too many words for me to say at once.
One word. One word.
It's too bad. It's too bad.
It's one word. Come on, bro. Southern Playalistic Cadillac Funky Music.
Man, you know how long it took me to learn how to say
learn how to say what?
Aquemini.
Say, come on, Jay. Jay, Southern Playalistic Cadillac Funky Music.
Southern Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Close.
Bro, they sang the whole thing. You just gotta sing the song.
They say it's too.
Right.
They do say it's
Southern
like
Playalistic Cadillac Funky Music. Play as if you choose it.
As far as like to your question, I think 3 Stacks is the best at like putting bars together. Not necessarily the best rapper, but he's definitely like, if you talking about somebody that's like free spirited, just going to say what they want to say, and he could put that shit line for line, I give 3 Stacks that. He's creative as fuck.
Man. I personally think he's like the most talented artist in hip hop. Like just like talent wise, like can he like play like every instrument damn near, and like he can rap.
Shit,
yeah.
The nigga was just playing was it the flute?
Yeah, like the nigga plays
bassoon, something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Like he's just the most talented. Like you said, he painted the album cover. Like the nigga is just an artist. Like he's more than just like a rapper. He's an artist, and like the whole encapsulation of an artist. Even the way he dresses.
Bro, he was like, I'm not gonna look like no typical rapper. Did you see the music video for Skew It on the Barbie?
No, I did not watch.
This nigga was in concert with a white wig, no shirt on, and some white furry shorts.
Oh yeah, I seen the pictures
with the sunglasses on. I was like, he don't care.
was this before or after Erykah Badu?
After.
This is
or during?
This is during.
During?
She was on it. She was on the album.
I thought I heard it. But I wasn't sure if this was before or after. I thought I heard it.
She was in Liberation.
Liberation?
Yeah.
Did they give her the feature?
Yeah, but she not on, at least on Tidal, she not like
even on
Badu. But they would, when I would watch old interviews, they was like, listen to Aquemini, Raekwon, CeeLo, Erykah Badu, you know, what's the group? Anyway, I'll remember.
What's the group? What's that group?
You talking about Goody Mob?
Yes, Goody
Goody
Mob.
Mob.
Raekwon the Chef.
That song was the funniest song. Like the intro before, I was like, Wu-Tang and Outkast. Okay, let's see how this goes. Wasn't that bad?
We gonna hit you with some over the beast, you know, type shit.
I just keep thinking of
my favorite bar. The common denominator is the nigga numerator. Like, I say that to people, they be like, what's so good about it? It's like, Nick, any situation you in, you could tell what's gonna happen by the number of niggas in the area.
You a clown, bro.
The common denominator is the nigga
Damn.
numerator.
I could have used that when I was doing. I could have used that type of input when we was thinking of bar of the week this week. That shit's hard.
I saw your bar of the week, nigga. That was trash. Fam, I looked when you posted bar of the week. I was like,
I literally just copied and pasted. See, this is why I need input. I just be finding shit. I'm like, that sounds good. I listen to this. I like the way that sounds.
Social media presence is hilarious to me. We gotta do better.
We sure do.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, Sam, what? I don't know what type of stories what situation you been where you could just tell what's gonna happen by the number of niggas in the vicinity.
I don't know if I have one. I mean, whenever I'm in that situation, it is for like there's some type of function going on. So, yeah, I don't know if I got a story for that.
I will say, go ahead, Jay.
Every time you're in a crowd of black people and someone start running, you just know you gotta run. Something happened. You could just tell. It depends the type of niggas you around. Like if you around them niggas where you like, damn, every time these niggas come somewhere, something happens. Like, what the fuck? Like you get upset when you see them because you're like, damn, let me start making sure my shoes is tied. Let me make sure my belt's tightened because I might have to run because these niggas might start fighting or start shooting or someone might get stabbed. You know that, like, there's always those situations where it's like, depending on the type of niggas you're around.
There are many different type of niggas. I will say,
if you know you going to that area, then you know the purpose of the function.
Yeah.
So it depends.
I like to be in and out of those.
Yeah. Sure. I ain't never been to a church cookout. And you're like, I don't know about these. Like, it depends on the function.
You're right.
Imagine, bro, you had to pull up the church like, hey, bro, it might go down. It might
right,
like, I don't know about
that. World Star Hip Hop show you some wild things. I've seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I will say, I know. Back in college, it was the lack of niggas for me. It was
until senior year, niggas started acting up goddamn fool like they ain't got no goddamn sense. Got me outside picking niggas up, throwing them off of each other. Like where are we? Am I back home?
Oh yeah.
Like, what is going on, man?
Nah, but
niggas fighting over white women.
Yeah, that was sad. We ain't gonna get into that.
Great story. Nah, let's get into it.
Let's talk about this.
This story was crazy. We had some young bucks our senior year of college start fighting with some other dudes who didn't go to our school. I didn't know where they was from. Who was they even cool with? I don't know. just some random niggas. Next you know, there's a brawl breaking out at the coffee shop. Niggas just trying to get some nuggets and fries. Like, we wasn't trying to do anything crazy, trying to get some milkshakes, you know, some snacks. We just was drinking, having a good old time. Next you know, all I heard, fuck you, nigga. Like, shit. Once you hear one of those, you're like, damn, something's going down. Let me go see what's going on. Next you know, I just see pushing and shoving. Like, oh, whoa. Me and Tyler in the middle, breaking it all up. Next you know, I just see a boom, a punch. Oh, damn, flew right over my head. Niggas is flying. People getting tackled. Police is coming. Niggas is running to the woods. It was crazy. It was nonsense. Tyler gets upset.
Let me just say, you lied.
I didn't lie.
Oh
How did I lie?
I see the story like, all right.
You the
That's
lying
essentially what
ass
happened.
dick.
That's not how the story go. Then you tell the story, because that's essentially
man.
I just told you the good parts. There's a lot in between. But you didn't hear a fuck you, nigga. I heard a fuck you, nigga.
Nigga, I saw the fight first and ran out.
I heard fuck you, nigga. Yeah, I
It was
heard
outside.
fuck you,
We couldn't hear.
Yeah, I know. I could hear. I heard fuck you, nigga.
I looked to the right.
Because they started arguing inside. They was arguing inside, and I was like, damn, them niggas arguing. And then I seen you get up and run. We go outside. We both were breaking it up.
We go outside, right? Mind you, initially it was two niggas arguing. I was like, "What are we doing here? We in New Hampshire. It's white people. We can't be doing this." I ain't trying to start nothing, right? Pushing. I'm like trying to hold. It was like teammates and nigga we was cool with. I was like, "Look, this is my teammate, so I will like fight your ass." You know what I'm saying? But we cool, so I ain't trying nothing. And then I'm like, and then I realized, are we really arguing over a white woman? Like in my head, I was like, fam, y'all gotta be messed up. Next
That was
thing,
somebody's girl or something?
Yeah, it was over some girl. It was over a
bro,
girl.
I was hurt. My man Jay started pushing people back. He got mad because the other nigga was like, the nigga he was pushing back was like trying to like slap him. Jay grabbed that nigga up and just shoved his ass on the wall.
Oh, yeah,
I was like, God damn, next thing you know, I turn around and one of the other little homies just came like around the corner like a little ninja and just bam. I mean, it was
my
beautiful.
memory may be fuzzy. I for some reason I thought that punch went over my head.
That nigga was like, he just came out, bam, and I was like, he from the DMV. I was like, I respect it, yes. And then everybody burst, everybody left because the police came up. Police looked at me like, where'd they go? I was like, nigga, I don't know. I just walked away. Like, why are you asking me?
I was like, I don't know, everywhere. The niggas just dispersed. It was like every direction. I was, I don't know. Look, you find them. I don't know. I just walked away.
I never seen a punch like that since. My man just really came out the cut. I mean, he came out the cut, and he was black as hell too. Like you really couldn't see him. He
came out the shadows.
Like what with the left?
Homie came out the shadows like Blade.
I ain't seen too many knockouts since then, man.
I seen one when I was at work one day. This girl, black woman.
A black woman knocked somebody out?
Yeah, my job. It was crazy, bro. I'm at work. Some poor man got shot. It was sad.
Oh man.
But his baby mom showed up and his current girl showed up. Little do you know, I think they were still messing around. He was still messing with his baby moms and his girl. I don't know. But his sisters was like, she can't come to his girlfriend. I think it was his girlfriend. I don't know. All I know is they've been arguing all day. We kept coming back for like, hey, y'all gotta chill. We know you're gonna do something. Y'all gotta chill. We told the one girl she gotta go. She came back in like 20 minutes later. I'm walking. I see her. I'm like, oh, hey, you can't be in here. It's a very sensitive situation right now. Just come back a different time. Or I know you know he's here at a different time. Next thing you know, I see like past my face, punch.
So this was a punch past your face.
Yes, right. I think that's where it came from. This is where it came from. You don't forget something like that. It was like, I was like, oh, that's, you know, I'm calling. I'm like, we need more people. We need everybody. Everybody, that was just like 10 women fighting, scrapping. I'm pulling people off of each other. It was crazy. Yeah, it was all over. The girl who got hit was just on the ground. Like she got like snuffed like I never seen in my life. Worse than old boy. That's the second time. That was the first time I've seen someone get knocked out, like a woman get knocked out like a man.
Shout out to my niggas.
She punched her with the fury of 1,000 slaves.
All right, you know what, Sam? When did you we can remember like first hearing Outkast?
First hearing Outkast. I think on Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music. I was probably I had to be either middle school or high school. I got an older brother, Tyler, you know. So yeah, probably just either radio or him listening to music. I heard them, but I really ain't get into them until I was in like my probably like senior year of high school when I discovered. I was just like, oh, like this is Outkast. Like,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
First of all, your brother was always like first to hear shit. Like when we go over your house, it was like he like just the latest or whatever. It was David. Shout out to David, man. Whatever he doing. Shout out to him.
I feel like somebody always knows someone who's like the first to hear something or like always putting you on to something.
That's
like,
a fact.
Like there's always that one person, like they're always older that like just like, oh, you ain't heard this before? Or like that's how I heard Redman for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Redman was a superhero when I was a little kid. And then who was it? My god brother played him for me. And I was like, he's like, yeah, you can't listen to this. And all I heard was cuss words. And I was like, ooh, I was like 6 or 7. And I was like so intrigued. I was like, whoa, what is this? That's like the first time I heard like rap. Like I heard the radio stuff, but like first time I heard like rap was from like an older cousin, my older god brother.
Damn. First time I got into Outkast, Madden 2004. Yo, it was
that Vic on the cover? 04?
I think it was Vic. It was definitely Vic on the cover. And I think Church was on that. I think they had like 2 or 3 songs on that game. And then they had ghetto music on NBA Live.
NBA Live, it was NBA Live 06.
06 or 05. It was one. So like
it was 06, the one with Dwayne Wade on the cover. I remember that.
Bruh. That joke was like all those songs, and it's always the Outkast songs I remember the most. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't know why those jokes slap, but definitely still like that's the one thing I used to miss about like the video game. I don't play video games that much now. I don't know how good the soundtracks are nowadays, but them
It's
jokes,
a lot more modern stuff.
Fam, they used to make EA Sport versions of the songs just for the video game.
They did.
I miss them days, bro. They don't do that shit no more. They just bleep everything out. Like, nah, they use like Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher had a whole EA Sports version for Madden. I didn't even know the actual song until I got older, bro. Yeah. Like, Never Scared. EA, Madden version?
Back when they used to have Fight Night, that's how I heard of the Alchemist. Because he had one song on there. I forgot the song. But I just remember seeing the Alchemist for the first time.
Fight Night always started with the with that. Was it Diddy? I forget which Fight Night. Yo, the sun don't shine forever.
Yeah. What was that?
We might as well shine together.
That was round 3.
Round 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that was the last one. Was that the last one?
Mike Tyson on that jump?
Wasn't it?
With Tyson on there, was it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember who was gonna cover.
That was
I
either
don't
round
remember.
2 or 3.
I think that was the one with with Arturo Gotti and
That was round
uh,
2 because round 3 had Tyson because that was for
round 3
PS3.
had Tyson.
Round 2 was just
Okay,
PlayStation
yeah.
2. Them soundtracks used to be so daggone hard, bro. Oh my god, I'm still
NBA
playing
Live
the
used to have the
PS3
best
today.
one.
Yeah, don't laugh at me, bro. I still got my PS3, man. I still play that thing religiously.
Damn, you know they on PS5 now, right?
I know, bro. I told myself, like once I became I'm not a grown man, but I was like,
Well,
I
you are a
ain't
grown
buying,
man.
I ain't buying no I ain't buying no game system to last some kids. But the more the longer I'm married, the more I'm like, I need a
I know,
daggone
I
PlayStation.
know more adults that play video games than kids nowadays. All kids want to play is the Switch. Kids don't play like Xbox and PlayStation no more. They just play the Switch.
You got a game system, Sam?
I still got a Sega Genesis.
But bro, I peeped that on the Facebook. Nigga.
Damn.
Nigga, what games you
We
got
wasn't
on that
even
joint?
born. We wasn't even born when that came out, were
It
we?
came out I think it came out in '94.
Bruh,
Damn.
I used to come
I
over
was
Sammy's
one.
house. I'd be, bruh, me and Tars would come over Sammy's house. We'd be too hyped because they had the Sega, PlayStation. They had like 3 different jumps. We was playing all them Tekken.
Bruh.
Nigga. We
Bruh.
was playing Tekken till 2 in the morning, bruh.
Damn.
Just
I used to
button
love
smashing
Tekken.
everything.
And then what happened? I think we got like Tekken on the PS2. So it was like if you died, you would start all over. So we was like,
And y'all didn't have the memory card?
we had a memory card, nigga. We was like, nigga, we gotta win. We gotta get through this bitch. We
We
would be
were
up all
like,
night.
pass the controller back and forth. We're like, nah, bro.
Like if we was about to die, bro, like, oh, bro, Sam, take it over, bro. We can't start over. It's too late. We too deep. Oh my
Damn,
god.
I always had a system as a kid. Like I had Nintendo 64, then I had PS2, I had the Xbox and the PS2, then I had Xbox 360, Xbox One. Now I got PS4, but I'll get a PS5 eventually. But I've always had a system. I
Are
never
you
not
gonna
had a
pay for this
system.
PS5 or is somebody else gonna get it for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for my own PS5. Who am I, a child? I'm a grown ass man. Buy my own system.
Drew,
You just never
you
buy
doing
it when they
this?
first come out. You gotta wait a week. We gotta wait a year. I never bought a system when it first. I never met anyone who bought a system when they first came out. That's just nonsense. Everyone I know who buys a system when they first come out, it breaks.
It's still kind of crazy how like us as millennials, we've seen like the whole evolution of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like pretty much from the beginning. Like we weren't alive for like Atari to drop, but like it's just kind of crazy how fast it moved. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
nigga, we thought like I thought, man, 2004 was like, nigga, they can't get better than this. The graphics?
Yeah. Shoot. Like you said, y'all, there used to be a time when there was no memory in the system. You had to buy a separate card to save it. The only system that I had the memory in it was Xbox.
Yeah.
PS2, you didn't have it. You had to buy a memory
That
card.
should change the game. I mean, this takes me to synthesizer, right?
Good segue.
Good segue.
How y'all feel about us being millennials and actually being able to? We was alive before technology really took over, and now we kind of we the generation smoothly transition, unlike our parents still trying to figure this thing out 20 years later. How do you feel about this like technology change? Like a lot of like in Aquemini, synthesizer was like, we gotta be careful because this shit gonna take over our minds. Like you gonna be able to do anything. Like it was almost like I wouldn't say a foresight because I don't think it's like that extreme as they talk about it. But how y'all feel about like technology, where it's going, and all that stuff?
We kind of grew up with it. So like our generation is like not the first generation. Like our generation is the generation that like I want to say the generation before us has a hard time learning the technology than us. We're like the first generation to know how to use it from the cut. Because now the next generation, they learn how to use it younger than us, but we grew up with it. So as the times went on, we just growing up with it. So it's not really like a change for us in any way because it's like growing as we grow. So like we went from friggin' thick ass computers with big ass friggin' monitors, friggin' like this big to like a laptop just being as powerful as a desktop. And now a desktop is like crazy compared to like a desktop from back in the day. Like laptop now can destroy, it's way faster than a desktop from back in like early 2000s. Like a 1 gigabyte used to be a lot. Now we got terabytes. I don't even know what's past a terabyte.
It's a I think a petabyte or something like that.
see, we soon terabytes is gonna be too small. So like
that's hard. That's gonna be a long time.
We even like even with the systems, like there's games that are 120 gigabytes and the system only holds 256. So like times is changing. Like they're selling the systems with 1 terabyte in them. My laptop has 1 terabyte of memory in it. I mean of storage in it. Like we're just gonna grow with it. As we get older, the technology's gonna get better and we just keep growing with it.
What you think, Shane?
Yeah, I kind of look at it the same. Like it's inevitable. I had the view of like it's going to be part of human evolution. Like technology is just you can't stop it. I don't know necessarily how I feel about it. Like I'm one that's more connected to the earth and like trying to be spiritual. So
okay, how does
I guess it's like what's the purpose of the technology that we're putting out? Like, does it serve a purpose for humanity, or is it just something to consume you?
That's really where I'm getting. How do you you say I guess can you be connected to the earth, spiritual, and still be involved in with this, technological age in a sense? Like the stuff that we have gotten into, like we said, we've been growing up playing video games our whole life. When you realize how much time that is taking up, how that is like almost taking space of something we could have done in actual reality. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how do you find a balance with that, or do you feel like you just gotta like really keep a boundary?
Yeah, I think that again, it just comes down to the purpose of it. Like, if you want to be connected to the earth, you want to, find medicine or food that's going to help heal people. You're going to use technology to understand more about it. So it's all about the purpose of it. I mean, that's as far as I can take it. There's like, that's what it depends on.
I'm finding it crazy. Like the more I was listening to the song, this was like the one song that really kept. I kept having to play back leading up to this because I was just like, "Yo, that nigga George Clinton." That he had that one line. Watch a lap dance with your laptop while your laptop in your lap. Mm-hmm. Good times. And I was just thinking, like, fam, all these years, like, all it is just like a mental, I don't know no better way, just a mind fuck. Like, like we will sit there. I'm gonna get to this too, but like we'll sit there and just watch a booty on the screen.
Yeah.
It's legit. Yeah. For years, right? Legit actual booty. You can turn around.
But here's the thing about that. You can't just watch booty in real life and not come off creepy. You can't
I'm
just be
not-
like staring at a woman's butt.
I'm not
But,
saying
like,
it like
if-
that. I'm not
But
saying.
I'm just
like
saying,
that.
like, I know you're not saying like that, but if you think about it, it kind of, I don't think this is factual at all, but I feel like it reduces the creepiness if we just go watch booty on the screen. Like, think about if you didn't have booties on screen, how often you just be staring at booties?
I don't think
I don't
we
think
would.
often.
I don't think we would stare at booties if that
Oh,
often.
you don't think
if
so?
Because look,
You know what?
the
That
time, the
makes
amount of
sense.
time a lot of men have spent, especially our generation, maybe. I'm just assuming, right? The amount of time a lot of us have spent watching women on a phone online, it could have either been spent maybe actually talking to them, or like
You're right.
doing something else. But mind you, there's a rumor. I heard something on another podcast that like there's like more virgins than ever before.
Yeah, there's more male virgins now because of like the access to like pornography and all that stuff online. Like they don't think it's like interacting with a woman and having sex isn't like their priority when it's like, oh, it's online. Cause if I want to see sex, just look it up. Like they'd rather,
Yeah, that's my
take care.
issue with porn addiction is that like you
Yeah.
can be desensitized to human touch.
Yeah.
So I could see that study coming out and saying like, yeah, there's more versions, and it's just like, yeah, again, it's the purpose of the technology. How are you using it?
Yeah.
So
Sam, I noticed, at least from what I know, you only on Facebook, bro.
yeah.
I gotta know as your boy. why just Facebook?
Business purpose. I think Facebook is the easiest to create a group of people that you can know or more so trusting. At least you get, if you add a friend, you're like, okay, I know you because I know this person, so it can be trustworthy. And if I want to promote a business, I think that's a better place where I can say, hey, I've got friends, I've got family, I've got people that I've known or have come in contact with that I can share this content. And even if you don't purchase something, I have you on my list to say like, hey, can you at least share it again to whoever your contacts are? But outside of that, like social media, I just don't really care for it.
Yeah. I was wondering was because you used to be on the gram.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I was just like, I tried to tag you. I was like, oh, snap. Because it's gone.
Yeah, Instagram was too consuming. Like too many people fighting for likes and
Yeah.
I didn't need it. It was just like I don't need to share what I'm doing, and I really don't give a fuck about what you're doing. So it's just like I don't need this. It's a waste of time.
That's one thing that's like beneficial about Facebook is the fact you can make like groups of like people you're actually like interested in having a conversation with.
Mm-hmm.
Like your specific like with Instagram, it's just like everything all at once. It's like too much sometimes. It's like, but on Facebook, it's like the only things you see are like things like you want to see. Like if you have mutual friends or like if you're in certain groups and you're only talking those groups, even if you have like 1,000 friends, you'd only on your newsfeed is only stuff from those groups.
Yeah.
So
Let me tell you about Instagram. I was going through some stories. This is around the time Beyonce dropped the little Ivy Park. Somebody posted that booty on the story. And I went down a rabbit hole. I clicked on that, leaving the Beyonce page. I was scrolling through Beyonce profile. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Now my explore page is Beyonce. I'm like, what, fam? I did it one time.
That happened to the No Clearance. That happened to the No Clearance podcast.
The No Clearance IG. We talked about black women one time. Next thing you know, it was all the IG trainers, all
Yeah.
the IG waist trainer model Jones.
I saw one workout on the
tees.
feed. I saw one woman working out on the feed. I clicked on it because that's an interesting workout. I want to know what the hell it's called. She had like the bands. She was doing something. I was like, that looks cool. And I was like, clicked on it. I was like, next thing you know, the whole thing was just full of asses and women and sports bras and waist trainers, flat tummy tees,
They know how
all
to get
that
you.
stuff.
Next thing you know, you see the silhouette challenge here, silhouette challenge there. What's the other Joe's? What's that?
The busted
challenge. I was like,
challenge.
What is going on my explore page?
Goddamn,
can't do nothing.
Chloe Bailey gonna mess up the damn news feed, the goddamn explore page with her damn busted challenge.
Shout out to Chloe Bailey, man.
Next you know, there's nothing but women shaking their ass in the damn explore page.
It's interesting, man. Like it's really set up to just keep you on
suck
there.
You in.
Yeah.
That's like TikTok. TikTok is worse. TikTok give you one informative video with like that's actually interesting. Like it actually like there's some people who actually like give like historical facts and shit, and like you be like that's actually real interesting. Like, and next you know you're down a rabbit hole of just random shit. Next you know you're like on this person's page watching every single one of their videos because they're like part 1, and you're like oh I want to see the second part 2. Next you know what you watch like 10 videos talking about one thing, and you're like damn it's been 2 hours and I just spent 2 hours learning about something I don't even know if it's true.
Watch your laptop on your lap. What is George Cleaver? Watch your laptop on your laptop on your laptop on your lap. Did you do it? But nigga, that was creepy. First of all, that nigga Kendrick definitely was inspired by this joint. Definitely, that was Pimp a Butterfly on it all day.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Sympathizer was my least favorite song.
Whoa.
It wasn't my favorite. I didn't like it. I skipped it a bunch of times.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe it was the beat.
Best songs
Is it really?
Yes.
I don't know what to say about that.
I didn't like that song. I wasn't a fan.
Synthesize, I'ma understand your synthesizer, man.
I skipped it.
Oh my goodness. What else did you skip? I know you skipped. What else you skipped? You was skipping ass nigga.
I skipped the interlude in between Rosa Parks and that other song.
Skewed.
Yeah, I skipped the interlude. Like I heard the interlude once. I was like, all right, get to the next. I was like, why is this so long? I already heard it one time. Let's just get to the one with Raekwon so I could hear the song.
You know what I did? Tidal got this crossfade setting. So it was kind of dope because like as soon as Raekwon said hit this Henny, the beats just start hitting. I was like, oh, that was perfect.
Whoa. That's a thing?
Yeah, got crossfade. You gotta
Is that what that means?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Hit your go to my collection. Hit the settings button at the top right, and then go to I believe you go to
crossfade. Oh
yeah, crossfade.
Just turn it on
and go to 5 seconds. Like, 5 seconds is like perfect.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
And then what's it do?
A lot. Do you hear the end and the beginning at the same time, or
yeah, and it's dope with some of the interludes.
Because I had crossfade one time on something. It must have been Spotify or something that I used to have, but like the end of the song they would bring the volume down on the end of the song and the next volume up. So sometimes it's like those last couple words.
Yeah, it's Tidal. It's like a perfect blend, bro.
Oh, Tidal got a lot of options in here. They got this thing called 360 Reality Audio. I don't know what that means.
Do you pay for the hi-fi?
Nah, I got the regular premium subscription.
Shit, I still be giving them my student email address. Be like, yeah,
shoot. I do the same thing with Apple Music. Technically, I have a student email with my job. I work at a major university.
Tidal kept up with me.
I just use that email. Oh, Tidal, don't wait. Tidal do it. They want your transcript and shit.
They don't ask for no daggone transcript.
It sure did ask for my transcript.
I think it asked me the first time. It just asked me. They wanted to see that I was enrolled. and like after that, I just
Yeah.
keep going.
See,
Jay-Z wasn't playing no
what it was.
games. That nigga Jay was like,
Jay-Z
we gonna
was-
need proof, my G.
You really in college or you really in college?
Oh man. Sam, what's your favorite song on the album?
Uh,
Oh,
I got two, but one is like an intro to the next.
All right.
Nathaniel, Liberation.
Okay.
So Liberation is my favorite, but I need to play Nathaniel into it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Nathaniel's the one with the dude in prison, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. All right. Why you like what about Liberation?
Bro. I don't know, bro. It just make you feel some type of way. It just I don't know how to describe it, bro. I really don't. That's I gotta think on that question of why. It's one of those songs that you really just sit down and listen to it, and like every note, every bar that you go through, that it could just tell you about your life and like how to get through it and like just how to handle that shit.
It's damn near like a Negro spiritual.
That makes sense. That makes sense on why you have to listen to Nathaniel first before Liberation. I thought it was all one song. It has to like go together. I don't know why it wasn't just one song, but if like every time I heard that part and then Liberation came on, I always thought I'd look and be like, oh, Liberation, this is a good song. And I didn't realize till now that Nathaniel was the first part before.
Yeah.
So that makes sense why you gotta listen to that first. I like
Yeah,
that song. That's a good one.
Can't worry about what another nigga think. And that's Liberation. Yeah, that's probably the line
that made me think about you, Tyler. That made me think of you.
Why you say that?
Because you always say some shit like that.
I try not to. I really try not to.
You always say some shit like that. You always be like, why do you care? You had a whole conversation. Like, why do you care about what they think?
Bro, it's too much stress, man. Yeah. I get it from Sammy. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So now I'm just following the breadcrumbs.
Jay,
figured out the source.
Jay, let me tell you, we was back in I think back in college, right? I'm home for the summer. I ain't seen Sammy in a brick, right? So I ran into him at a 4th of July. So we kind of just kicked it like the next couple of days. We in the polo store. And we just looking around. I picked up a pink button up. Like, I was just fucking around. Like, I wasn't about to get. I'd be like, interested. He was like, nigga, try it on. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, try that shit on. Yeah. I was like,
the thing.
I put it on. I'm like, nah, bro, this shit looks stupid. Shit, nigga, that shit fine. I was like, and after that, I was like, shit.
This the same one you wore to the Valentine's Day dance?
Yeah, I wore it everywhere, bro. That was my thing. But Sammy has a very a style like no other. Where it's like, I'm gonna do what I want.
The way this nigga came down the stairs was like, hey, with that knot. That knot, he's like, oh, nobody else do this. Like, what did you do? you cast a spell on that time? Like,
I like looked around and I was just like, all right, I got you.
I was like, you want us to do that, you gotta tell everyone else's. That's gonna take a while.
Yeah, we gotta tell the story. We was getting ready for the wedding, for my wedding, everybody getting dressed. Most of us is down with the suit, so Sammy came down like, hey, bro, what kind of knot we doing? He already got the tie done. What kind of knot was it? Like a bone?
I think I had a fish knot tie that day.
The fish knot tie. We looked at it like,
I'll put a picture of it on the video.
Like, not a little too fancy for me, bro.
I saw it. I was like, that's a thing. I was like, this is crazy. I was like,
yeah,
wow.
Bro, if we would have had the time, I would have had everybody just do like a different, unique.
That would have been fine. Yeah, man. You got Sam. You got a different style, bro.
Appreciate it.
I'll see you just moving them the way you be moving. It just be like, this what I want to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember, when I first saw him, like that 4th of July, cuz just had on a overall, no shirt. I think he sold some stuff on the overall. Like it was like, shit, I respect it.
Yeah, I had like 5 shirts and pants from like the thrift store, and I had this pair of denim overalls. And the overalls wasn't enough, so I ended up just cutting those up and like sewing that design onto them. But
Right.
Damn. Would you say like Outkast like inspired your creativity, or you just always been creative?
I just been creative. I think Outkast has like opened my mind some more and give me new ways to think and new ways to continue to not care about people or people's opinions. But yeah, I've always been creative. I don't really know. I just always have.
Oh dang! Because sometimes when you be coming out with these album edits, I'm like, damn, how did you think of that? Like the Future one, the Future one, I was like, oh, that shit's nuts. First off, I didn't even know Future's eyes was in that album cover. So then when you said you lined up our eyes with his eyes, I had to look at the original one. It was like, oh, his eyes are in there. Oh, I didn't have no idea what you was talking about.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. Yeah. So some of them you be coming out, I'd be like, damn, this is wild. The Savage Mode 2 one, when you had us sitting on the cars,
Mm-hmm.
you couldn't even see it, but it was so subtle, it was so fire. It was like we was always there the whole time.
Some of them might be challenging, but that's the fun of it.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it, bro.
I'd be like, damn, this dude mad creative.
This is real general. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Is there an art to not giving a fuck?
There's a book about it.
There is a book about it.
There is a book about it. I've never read it.
If you have one, say like,
I think for me, it's just like you're not a vital part of my life. Like you're not contributing to me. I can see you today and like not see you tomorrow. Like your opinion doesn't matter to what I'm doing. Like unless you suggesting, like I'm always open into listening. But if there's somebody just like, oh, you shouldn't do that because I don't like that you do that, it's just like, I don't give a fuck what you like and don't like.
Especially
it just doesn't matter. Like it really does not matter to me. So
especially if you like you'd find joy in it. Why does it matter what someone else thinks? This is what
exactly.
I've seen Jay just good, especially like Twitter or just had these arguments with people. And then he'll message me like, bro, I'm so sick of this person. And I'm like, why do you care? I need an explanation.
I don't be bothered. First off, you haven't seen me have a Twitter argument in years. I don't be arguing on Twitter no more because I don't care like that no more. I don't even tweet like that. Most of the times, if I do have I'd be ranting on Twitter, like be complaining about a situation that just occurred. But I ain't done that in a minute neither. But back in the day, it used to get sucked up in the social media, man. And the Twitter, like someone said some shit that like you don't, especially when it came to like the Black Lives Matter stuff. It was mostly that stuff that I get in arguments with. So like,
yeah,
it wasn't like simple shit. It was more like at that time they're like, this is life or death shit. Like, how do you not understand this?
That situation was weird because it was like, to me, I just felt like anybody saying something wild online, you're clearly looking for attention. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I felt that about a lot of stuff, especially like politics. I'm like, y'all clearly just want somebody to respond. And I'm like, half of the shit online is like, all niggas got to do is not respond. And this shit is dead.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? I never understood trying to educate somebody on Twitter.
Some people just, I guess it just like some things said, it's like like they can't fathom that being said. Like it just hits their soul. Like some people like some people let things go easier than others. You know what I'm saying? Like especially on social media. Like at a time when shit's like everything's super sensitive right now. Bad people are low key soft right now. So like any little thing, like
Yeah.
you cancel.
What you
They
mean by
canceling
soft,
people.
bro? Like why are people
Niggas
low?
is soft now, bro. You
All right,
can't
talk
say
on it.
nothing. Like they try to cancel Eminem for 20 years ago. The shit he used to say 20 years ago was wild. And even at the time, he was like, this white boy's crazy. But we just let it slide because he's like, these are white boy. Of course, obviously, white people crazy. But now they're trying to cancel this thing. They try to cancel niggas from saying shit 10 years ago. And it's like, you're not the same person 2 years ago, not alone 10 years ago.
Let me ask you something, Jay.
And it's like,
First episode of this podcast, you clearly stated Eminem was trash.
he is trash. The nigga's still trash. Doesn't make him not trash. He just used to say crazy shit. You can't cancel him, man.
So why do you give a fuck?
I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, like, some people mad sensitive. It's just annoying. Like, it don't bother. It's not that it bothers me. It's just like when you see that stuff in the world, it's just like, yo, you just think to yourself, like, damn, people soft now. Like you can't say nothing, like especially with like comedians and stuff. Like they be trying to monitor what comedians be saying and shit. And it's like half the time comedians say wild shit because they want that response. They want you to laugh, and if you don't laugh, they're like, oh, that didn't work. On to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, when people try to be funny and you try to like end their career because they made a bad joke. Most of the time when you make a bad joke, you're not going to use that joke again. You know what I'm saying? So like, if it's a bad joke and it was fucked up and everyone's like, oh, that sucks, then they're going to be like, okay, cool. Well, that joke didn't work. On to the next joke. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just feel like people are just soft now.
Yeah, that's why I stopped tweeting. I used to say some wild stuff.
Yeah, people are soft now. For real. Like,
I just, if I got
there's no room for growth neither. Like you can't even like grow. Like I said, they be going back 10, 15 years and finding some wild shit people used to said 10 years ago. And then they're gonna try and like cancel them.
I mean, niggas
the
could
same
try.
thing with Kevin Hart. I know, but like they try. But
I was upset
the fact
about
that they're
Kevin
trying.
Hart. I don't. Yeah, that's what I was upset about Kevin Hart. Like, nigga, you ain't gotta say nothing.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think he really had to respond to anything. A lot of these celebrities, especially like you said, if the timeline is there, I'm like, man, it's
a different time.
Y'all can keep it pushing.
You watch some shows and some of the jokes they say in the show, you'd be like, damn, nowadays you can't say that. But like it was just a different time. Like back, it was a different time. Like you can't, just because the times back, the way things were 10, 15, 20 years ago in the 90s or so, like that was a different time. You can't judge the past by today's standards, because if that's the case, you go back to like friggin' the 1800s and be like, everything's fucked up. Yeah, everything was fucked up, but like you can't bring someone from the 1800s come here and then see a bunch of black people walking around, expect them to be like, oh, what is going on?
Oh shit.
Like imagine you bring a slave master back, you bring a slave master and put him in the future down. He's like, what are all these niggas doing walking around?
Hold on now, like, Patty, what's going on here?
Are you gonna be mad at this man because he doesn't know better, or you gonna be like, it doesn't make any sense? Like, yeah, he's a racist, but like at the same time, you can't be mad at him for being racist, because it's
not gonna lie. If we knew somebody time traveled from the 1800s to now, we gotta sock him, right?
Yeah, we might have to, but you know,
we like a slave master.
Yeah, like you gotta sock them, but like you can't be like, maybe I should have said slave master. Maybe you just brought slaves back from the past and come to the future, be like, and then you see
what like, you doing? Why you outside?
What you doing? Yeah, you can't be mad at a slave, but acting like, yeah, exactly. Whoa. You can't just walk in that store.
Hold on. You can't just walk in the store. Hold on now, you ain't gonna pour him the lemonade, nigga, get the fuck on me.
Oh my god.
That'd be stupid. That'd be stupid, man.
Yo, imagine though.
Oh, snap, bro.
You just bring a slave to bring him to Walmart real quick. He'll be losing his shit.
I don't gotta pick this off the ground. The clothes already made. Nigga be like, damn, boy. That's too fucking funny. That nigga would freak out.
Imagine, I just be thinking about it. I just be thinking about stuff like that sometimes. Like you come from the past. If not just someone coming from the past and being in the future now. Well, especially since we was talking about technology. Like just imagine like what they see and they be like just mad confused. Like they'll see you talking, like they see us doing this, talking to the computers, and like, what are they talking to?
Imagine if you saw a lap dance on a laptop with a laptop. Well, nowadays it's lap dance on the phone with your phone in your hand. That might be worse. It was so much more work. It was so much more work back in the day. You gotta close
because laptops was heavy back in the day. These was like 10 pounds.
You gotta sit that thing down somewhere.
Them shits used to burn your legs, the friggin' motor in them joints. I couldn't imagine putting a laptop in your lap.
That was funnier than like back in school. Back in school, we were like, you used to know the code to somebody's room. You just put the code in, walk in, and they in the bed, laptop in the lap. And you just like, what you doing, bro? What's going on? You like nothing. I ain't doing nothing.
I sat it at the desk. I couldn't do it in my bed.
Oh god.
I didn't have a laptop I couldn't have plugged in at all times, so I kind of had to keep it at my desk.
Fam, you used to watch the music videos.
Nah, not the videos. The World Star Hip Hop Honey. Remember those back in the day? Nah, there was those.
Times have changed. I'm sorry. All right, Jay, what's your favorite song on the album, man?
Oh, all right, cool. Hold on, let me check real quick. I got the Art of Storytelling or West Savannah. Maybe Mamacita. I kind of like Mamacita.
Okay.
One of them three.
Yeah.
The Art of Storytelling.
I like Spotty Out of Dopalicious.
The Lord.
I said it.
Spody.
Spody? Ah, shit. Fuck. I can never say these damn. Outcasts be having the most confusing words, man.
I remember that Spody, the Dopalicious Angel, like it was yesterday.
See, it's not spelled like. See, how was I supposed to know? It's spelled like Spotty. I'm just gonna stop talking now.
You tried to read on this podcast about 3-4 times.
I have an IEP. I had an IEP growing up. Okay, I had an IEP. You know what that is?
I don't know idea.
I don't know what it stands for, but I had a learning disability.
You don't even know what the disability stood for, so you don't even know what you had.
IEP, it stood for something.
But you gonna blame it on reading?
Education or something like that. No, I had a hard time reading. I had to take. So what happened to me was I used to get brought to a separate class to learn how to read, but they take me out doing math class. So then when we started learning math, they was like, damn, he don't know how to do math. But it's because most of the time I spent learning how to read during math class. So then I had to learn how to do math again.
With this nigga, man.
And they thought I was slow, but I wasn't slow. I just didn't like to talk. So when they asked me to read out loud, I wouldn't do it so they thought I didn't know how to. I just didn't like talking in the class.
Was the Art of Storytelling like a story of two hoes?
I think so.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
It was like two hoes, but like two ways you could look at it. Two ways a nigga could view.
Yeah.
It's not the same woman because they was like two friends.
So you're saying part one was one point of view, part two was the other point of view.
No, part one was two views. I tried not to like read the words. I tried to just like listen in on part two. I still don't understand. He like distorted it. So I still be listening to it like I still don't hear. I don't understand what's going on in part two, bro. Part one's so good though. You be like,
yeah,
shit.
I like part one.
That nigga Big Boy.
What's your favorite song, Tyler?
Hold on. Big Boy said, "Suck my duck" or "suck your duck." That nigga has some funny lines when it came to like just talking shit. I'm sorry, that was funny. What's my favorite song?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my favorite song is Spodiote Dopalicious. I just love the trumpet. I love the trumpet in that joint. It's just so smooth.
That song all the time.
It's just so smooth.
You played that song all the time in college.
Did I annoy you?
Nah, it wasn't annoying. I just when I heard the song, I was like, oh, it was on this album. You didn't even tell me the name of the song. I didn't even know the name of the song. I just knew the song.
Nah, Spodiote Dopalicious. I think 3 Stacks was like pretty hilarious in there. Niggerville, USA, via Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I like to call this is street that like the street I live off. I call that Niggerville because it's at night. What's up?
The street you live on now?
Like the street I like. The main street before you turn in, I was like, nigga, that's Niggerville, USA. I'm walking my dog. Every time I walk my dog in that street, chicken bone. Nigga keep finding chicken bones on the street. Like, nigga, how?
There's chicken bones everywhere.
Bro, right across from you, they're like cul-de-sac of like mechanics. That's where it is, bro. It's not the street that you come into. It's the street right across.
It's the street right. Fail. Every time I pull up, niggas is working on cars. They playing go-go. They drinking, playing dominoes, smoking weed. It's just like, why not?
Speaking of niggas chilling in parking lots, the niggas who chill in my parking lot are gone.
They left?
Like they just, I don't know. I haven't seen them. The niggas is just gone. Them niggas used to block me in. I couldn't leave my house.
Hold on. Pop, you on the No Clearance podcast. What's happening?
Not much. I just wanted to let you know. Did you know that Aaron Rodgers is hosting Jeopardy?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Talk to you later.
All right. Sammy on here too.
Sammy?
Yeah.
All my sons. Okay.
Say what's up. Say what's up.
What's up?
What's up, Pop?
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
That's hilarious. Aaron Rodgers is hosting
Jeopardy.
Yo, he looked pretty good. I haven't seen it. I saw like a clip of him doing the intro and stuff, but he might be the next one, bro. Like
I just seen a thumbnail of him like behind the podium. That's all I seen.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, apparently somebody on the final question, somebody asked like, "Why'd you kick the field goal?" Because the NFC Championship game, it was like 4th and 8, and you got Aaron Rodgers, and you don't go for the 4th. They decided to kick a field goal, and they never got the ball back. So instead of answering the question, they just go, "Why'd you kick the field goal?"
Right, the opportunities for them to score, bro.
Oh my goodness!
The play before then, Aaron Rodgers had a lane to run.
I thought he was gonna run.
He had the lane to run in.
I didn't understand that one. I didn't understand it. Like them niggas really gave Tom Brady another Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Why you a Brady fan?
Yeah, I'm a Brady fan. I followed that cracker to Tampa Bay. I didn't care.
You're a Patriot fan.
Yeah.
Jay is like
we had Cam Newton, my favorite player.
Jay.
And he,
y'all lost to a backup, so
yeah.
Sammy Eagles, bruh.
It happens, you know.
Sammy was with us the Super Bowl, watching that Super Bowl game. Dang.
I was at work.
The whole playoffs. Sammy would come over the house. We sat in the same seat, same chair spot on the couch every time. So then we decided to have a whole Super Bowl party the day of the Super Bowl, and people was in the car saying, "Excuse me, we been sitting in these spots for 2 weeks. You go out the move. I mean, church ladies." I was like, "Man, you gotta get up. I'm sorry. We sitting in these spots right here on the couch. Can't play no game."
It's okay. Y'all can have one.
We were superstitious, man. We needed it. It, man.
I mean, y'all came out the dreams and nightmares. No team would win against a Philadelphia team coming out the dreams and nightmares. If did Meek Mill come out or get out of prison that same year?
Later that year. Yeah.
Yeah. So
later that year when the Sixers was playing your Heat and we beat y'all in the playoffs.
Don't get me started on the 76ers.
You know what?
Are the biggest.
They are the biggest. I'm sick of it.
In the NBA.
I'm sick of it.
Joel Embiid ain't shit. Your point guard can't shoot. He's 6'10" and scared to shoot. He's taller than everybody. He can't shoot from the wing. All he wants to do is drive. He'll shoot a three. He'll be open and pass it. He'll be open and pass it.
Let me tell you what this nigga tried to tell me the other day. The Heat got Oladipo. We going back to the finals.
We are going back to the finals.
Out of here with that.
Going back to the finals. The Heat going back to the finals. The Heat going back to the finals. Don't sleep on them. Y'all slept on them last year.
Ain't nobody sleep on the Heat last year. Nobody slept on the Heat last year.
People sleep on the Heat every year. Every year. Even when we had LeBron.
Y'all not getting past Celtics. Y'all not getting past.
All right.
Brooklyn.
We lose.
Not getting past
we lose to the if we lose to the Celtics, it's okay.
Y'all not getting past the Sixers.
You're not even getting past Milwaukee, bro. You're not getting past Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on Milwaukee. We beat Milwaukee last year.
Giannis got hurt game 1. Get out of here with this mess, bro.
So what?
Bruh, if any of these teams stay healthy, you're not going nowhere.
You know why Giannis got hurt? Because all that nigga does is a Euro step. He ain't good. Giannis ain't good. Bucks a bluff. Sixers a bluff. The only team I'm afraid of is the damn Nets because they forced it.
First of all, let me tell you something.
They forced it. I'm afraid. I said there was a bluff a couple weeks ago to you, but I'm afraid of them now. They really made the monsters, bro.
Fan, he really tried to tell me the Nets was a bluff. Talking about they can't.
They are a bluff, but not no more. They
don't need to play defense, bro. All these niggas do is scope.
They don't anymore. These dudes is crazy. They got the greatest team of 2014.
You gonna talk about my Sixers? Ben Simmons don't need to shoot. He do everything else on the court. He literally does everything else on the court. He will lock down Oladipo.
The man had to go
lock down Jimmy Butler.
The man had to go to therapy.
All positions on the court, and you gonna tell me? Get out of here with that
wasted
mess,
a therapist.
We got Tobias Harris. We got Embiid. Oh, nigga, I'm so sick of that shit.
And Tobias
going
Harris
all over the
nothing.
place today.
What
Sam?
he do?
My bad,
he played for the Magic.
Who?
Embiid don't have a healthy foot. Every time he take a step, he break it.
Look, man. Do you want
Embiid is soft?
I will put 20 on the fact that Miami Heat will not get to the finals.
I will not take that bet because I don't believe in superstition. I don't believe in betting on. Every time I bet on my team, they lose. I don't believe in that betting on my team. I bet on teams I don't care about.
All right. Anyway, let's get to it, man. Worst song on the album.
Synthesizer.
Boy, why is Synthesizer the worst song?
I didn't
Explain
like it.
this
I
to
skipped
me.
it. I didn't like it. I skipped it.
I mean, it starts off with everybody got opinions on me, but they can't fill your shoes. I was like, nigga, that's true.
I didn't like that song. I skipped it. It's the only song I skipped.
What don't you
listened to
like?
every
I just
song.
need to know what you don't like about it.
I think it was more so the beat. I don't think I was a fan of it.
Bruh,
I don't know. All due respect to George Clinton. I love George Clinton. But
You ain't making to the snaps at the end. Come on.
I skipped.
Okay.
Maybe I'll give it another listen, but I just know I skipped that song the most.
All right, Sam. Worst song on the album.
bruh, I literally been thinking about this all day. I cannot pick one, bruh. I cannot.
Usually, this is the hardest one.
Yeah, bruh. I can't pick one. The whole album slap.
I respect it. I respect it. Personally, for me, it is between. It's gonna be between Chunky Fire, which I like. Don't get it twisted, but I'm just I like to actually make. When we go worst song for me, like not giving a song is almost a bailout. So I'm either going between Chunky Fire and Mama Cedar.
A lot of times worst song doesn't mean it's a bad song. It's just like the worst song.
I say Chunky Fire because I think they should have ended with Liberation. Like I just felt like Liberation was a better end to the project. I didn't think, better outro. I didn't think Chunky Fire was needed, even though I know they was trying to make a statement, like when they had the Source Award speech at the end. Like I saw where they was coming with that, but
which was dope. I thought that was the dopest part of the song.
Woski.
I really like. I was hoping Liberation would end it all, but I respect it. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Which, by the way, them niggas made that statement at the Source Awards, and the South ain't looked back since.
They got booed.
Yeah,
they got booed when he said that.
I don't even know what they won for. What they win for?
Remember best rap duo or something?
Yeah.
Best
something
rap.
Like that.
Best album, best rap duo, something
like that.
But they weren't lying. Because at the time, it was what? It was them, Master P. I want to say UGK, but
best new rap group.
Really?
Is that what it was? New rap group?
Yeah, best new rap group. They won.
I wonder what other rap groups was out back then. Oh, Wu-Tang.
Yeah, because they had 2 albums before, 2 or 3 albums before.
Yeah,
because that's when they got popular.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so Sosa with them, the New Yorkers, they probably. Because they signed with LaFace. You gotta like LaFace is like R&B.
Yeah.
So it probably did take them a while to like still get in the mix with the other rappers, but like.
Yeah, this is also during the midst of the East Coast West Coast beef. So I'm reading an article now that says people were surprised they won best new artist. That's what it was. Or best new.
Keep reading, Jay.
Yeah, best. Now it says best it's weird because in the title of the article it says best new rap group, but in the article it says they won best new artist. And people start booing.
All right. Best feature on the album. That's actually a tough one. Best feature.
I'm gonna be petty and say George Clinton.
But you left this to you left it. Hold up, stop with this ignorance. How you gonna say synthesizer?
I was joking.
George Clinton,
honestly, Sleepy Brown's my favorite feature. I like Sleepy Brown. He made my mom smile. What's that song?
Was he the one on Is it called Slug? We see them on screaming, hollering, dirty, dirty. Congratulations to the treetop. That's not him, is it?
No, Sleepy Brown was on your favorite song.
Oh, Spody Oldie?
Yeah.
I fucked up on that one, huh?
Come on. Sleepy Brown. What's that? I like the way you move. That was Sleepy Brown. My mom loved that song.
I'm trying to think, bro. It's between CeeLo.
Can we talk about CeeLo Green real quick? And how this nigga's family sorry, I did get my colors mixed up. His family is the Addams family of the hip hop world. I saw a picture of his children. His son looked like cousin It. He just got a weird looking family.
Bro, CeeLo Green, another nigga that just don't care.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very odd human being. Respected, but he's odd.
Yeah,
it's between CeeLo and Raekwon.
Yeah.
I like Raekwon. I thought it was a weird feature, but I respected it at the same time because it was like he was the biggest thing in the time, especially with Wu-Tang and all them. So like he low-key, he didn't put them on, but like him being on there is a big deal.
Facts. Yeah, I'm gonna go with CeeLo. All right. We are back to the Three Kings. We've gotten through Women's History Month.
It's the big three.
You're right. We're back to the big three. We're back to the big three.
People get offended when we call them the kings.
Who's people?
We don't care, but
who's
I don't
people?
know.
Don't nobody ever said anything to us.
I know, you're right. Come on, man. Can we at least act like we at least got some haters?
Well, why can't we just speak the truth, my nigga? Until somebody say something, I'm gonna say
people did
what I
say
wanna
something.
say.
People did say something. Remember that Facebook group I got bullied in? I got bullied on Facebook.
Because you care.
Nah, I didn't care. I just got bullied. I was surprised. I was like, I thought this was a loving community, and then it took a turn.
All right, Sam, where would you put Cole, Drake, and Kendrick in this album?
Is it fair to put Cole on the art of storytelling?
That's fair. That would be fine.
That's where I was gonna put.
I mean, he already
put him.
Yeah, he already took that beat. So Cole on art of storytelling. Drake. Let me look at this.
I know where to put Kendrick.
Drake could probably be fire on Mamacita.
I thought that too. I was thinking that too. Me and you, Sam, on the same page because I was thinking Mamacita or Rosa Parks. I don't know why. I could see Drake on Rosa Parks. I don't know why.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was thinking Drake or Rosa Parks. I'm good with Cole on art of storytelling.
and go ahead.
I'm putting Kung Fu Kenny on synthesizer.
I was gonna say the same. Even though I didn't
Shut your ass up about synthesizer. Stick in your head.
I'm just saying. Even though I wasn't a fan of the song.
I could either put him on. I could either put him on Y'all Scared.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Or I could put him on Chunky Fire.
I can see him on that. I can see him on that for sure.
Okay, I respect it. What about West Savannah? Could we put Cole on West Savannah too?
Yeah.
You could see Cole. I could see Cole.
Yeah.
I mean, he sampled both those beats. Didn't he sample both those beats? Yeah, he did sample both those beats.
When did he sample West Savannah?
I'm trying to think of it. I can't remember. I don't think he did.
I don't think he did.
I heard that beat sampled by someone. I thought for some reason I just assumed it was Cole.
I know he took the part off of Spody Oldie and put it on he took that. Now who else want to vote with Hollywood Cole? He put that on his first single.
Oh, my man drinking a beer.
No. it's cider.
Oh. That was my second guess.
Who that? He put it on who that? Golly,
Oh,
couldn't get it up
yeah.
on here, man.
Who sampled
my
West Savannah there?
Don't even
Is
worry.
that Isaiah Rashad?
It might have been Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
Isaiah Rashad got a
I
song
heard
called
that
West Savannah. That's a fact.
Yeah, I think he sampled it.
All right, man, Sam. That's all of our regular joints, right?
Yeah. Oh, snap. I forgot. Today is my mom's birthday, so I was gonna have everyone take a shot for my mom's birthday, but I forgot to get my bottle, so we won't take a shot.
I mean, we can edit.
Myself.
I'll go get one. I'll go get a quick joint. I'll be back.
All right, let me go. I'll be right back. I gotta go get my bottle real quick. Okay.
No advertising.
I don't know if you want to participate, Sam, but if you are, I appreciate it. But today's my mom Dude's birthday. Do it with the cider. I got Hennessy, my mom's favorite alcohol, the Hennessy. But I wanted to do a shot before we ended the show for my mom Dukes. Today is her birthday. She's up in heaven, you know. Rest in peace, Mama. It's great. I'm happy we were able to do the podcast today. It's something I really enjoy. So I just want to say thank y'all. Thank you, Sam, for coming on. This is a big one. But let's take a shot for my mom. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Mom.
Whew.
Oh, yeah.
I should have ate. I should have ate some.
What's up, my dog?
I can't drink. I can't drink Henny like I used to. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't really do that, bro.
Oh God, that was bad.
Right.
But anyways, let's get to let's go to the register, as we would like to say. Ooh.
Sam, what's your preferred liquor of choice?
Tequila.
Oh shit, you trying to make a baby.
He trying to fight.
Oh man, yeah, tequila.
Yeah.
All right, man. Sam, we gonna take it to the register.
Yep.
Go ahead and anything you want to leave our listeners with today.
Man, just spread positivity, man. It's a lot of negative stuff going on out there. A lot of people putting other people down. Like, you don't need none of that, man. Just focus on you. Stay positive. Like, you trying to uplift somebody, just uplift that person. You don't gotta put somebody else down in order to uplift somebody else. Just stay on goal, stay true to yourself, and everything gonna be good.
That's a fact.
I respect it.
Jay?
I kind of said my piece.
I figured.
But appreciate you coming on, Sam. You know,
Yeah, man. I can't wait till the next one.
I'm envious of your Photoshop abilities. As someone who knows how to do a little something,
Appreciate it.
you're great at it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, like Jay said, you know, thanks for coming on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like to take this podcast, just big up all my dogs. Like Sam, you know, with everything going on with Corona, Drew and I couldn't get married on the day we were supposed to get married. And we somehow figured out, you know, we was able to get married on a certain day, Jayla's birthday.
Yeah.
And you drove all the way down. You drove down from Delaware, man, to be there beside me. And I always appreciate that, man. Just thanks for always just looking out for your boy. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely would like to have you on again. Our second interviews is just like always way better. Nah, this one was great, but our second interview, true, you really get to know.
Yeah,
you already know what album. So
I was about.
Y'all ready? I'm ready.
Before I finish, I normally say who would you like to interview, but I think for this podcast, what album would you like us to do? I don't know about next, but what album would you like us to cover on the podcast?
Just to hear y'all cover?
Yeah.
Man, y'all gotta put Jill Scott on there, man. Who is
Okay.
Jill Scott? Y'all gotta put that
Who
on
is
there.
Jill Scott?
Oh,
That's
okay.
one I've been looking for.
Shit, we'll bring you on for that one. bring
You
it back.
already know My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a fact. That's
Tyler
coming.
did say that.
That's coming.
Tyler did say that.
Yeah, man. Man, shout out to Outkast for this project. It's a lot to cover, so we couldn't cover everything. It's like each song has its own topic, has its own thing it's discussing. But to think about the time where they recorded this and looking at what's going on in the world now, like it's kind of crazy, right? So with especially like synthesizer and how we should pretty much more like live more in the reality of things instead of like on my phone. I need to get off the gram. I know I say this every week. I'm gonna get on the gram soon. And then liberation.
Use the gram how I use the gram.
Man. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you use the gram how I use the gram. Put content on and just try and get off as fast as possible. I have more time to be on there. So
but Outkast, a group that weren't afraid to be different, weren't afraid to be themselves. And it's like, I'm gonna get there.
That's one thing I respect about them, because like that's something I had to learn. I know last week we talked about like finding oneself.
Yeah.
And the fact that they was always like different and just like not afraid to be different. It's like something that like I admire.
And not only different than rap, but even amongst themselves, like both of them were so comfortable with themselves. They was cool with the other person being different than what they were. And they understood that like, you bring a whole different thing to this than I do. So us together is just going to be like amazing. You know what I'm saying? And the whole point of Aquemini was an Aquarius and a Gemini. They were just letting them know like, yo, we ain't going nowhere. Like we are here to stay. One last thing, Sammy, you have an amazing goatee.
Yeah, I'm envious. Do you use
beard oil?
I do. My cousin TT, one of my cousins down in Texas, he makes some homemade beard oil. So
well, look, if you ever run out of his, use the Throne beard oil. This episode is brought to you by the Throne, luxury beard brand that sells beard oil, beard butter, as well as beard balm. And they are now selling the Black Knight fragrance.
Yep.
Smells absolutely amazing. Slap that on twice a day.
Yep.
You can go to the Throne.online and use our code TNCP. That is the Throne.online TNCP. All right, y'all.
You get yourself a nice discount.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Sam, thanks for coming on once again. Can't wait to have you back on.
For sure, man. Thanks for having me, y'all.
Appreciate you coming on, man.
To all of our listeners, we would love to hear what albums you would like us to cover. We kind of have a list, but we kind of want to,
we are open to make substitutions every now and again.
We definitely open to make substitutions. We still waiting on the newer albums. We waiting on Certified Love Boy to drop. We waiting on Kendrick to do something. I know Ghetto Gods by Earth Gang supposed to be coming soon. So hopefully somebody drops something.
Yeah, so we can do
I love talking about the classics. Don't get me wrong, but we got to keep up with the times. So we'll see how it go. To all of our listeners, man, make sure you subscribe on the website, noclearancepod.com. Leave a rating, leave a review on Apple Podcasts, subscribe on the YouTube, all that good stuff. We want to thank y'all for listening, man. To our brothers, please make it home. To our Black women especially, we love you. It's the No Clearance Podcast. Peace.